Well, okay. Hi, everybody. Please let me know if you can hear me this time around. Are we active? That means you can hear me now. Oh my God. That dealt. Oh, perfect. Oh my God. It took me like 1 million years. Thank you. Okay, so let's give everyone like 3 to 4 minutes to just join the call. I'll just let them know we are live right now so everyone can hear me clearly. Uh, Welcome everybody who's just joining. You're welcome to the call. Good evening. Good evening. It's nice to see you. I'm so happy you can hear me now. So we're about 12 on the live stream right now. Let's just have more people join. Yes, please join. Today is going to be a very, very interesting section and it's recorded. So you can always come back to it if you miss out on any point. And I would also be actively checking um, if you have any questions for me or you need me to reiterate on anything. I'll come back to that again. Oh, some people are having issues. So they need to subscribe to be able to view this. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Blessing. It's nice to meet you. If you're just coming in, you can just drop a hi there so I know you can see me, you can hear me, and you're ready for the class. Hello, Samuel. Hi, Pastor John. Hi, Taylor Promise. Hi, Ita Effiong. Hello, Jennifer. Okay, you can hear me. Perfect. Nice to meet you, everybody. Hi, Casey. Nice to meet you. Hi, Tayo. Nice to meet you. Hi, Olufemi. Nice to meet you. Hi, Abbas. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Ademola. Everybody, it's so nice to see you. Hi, African Tales. Yes, I can see everybody. Hi, Francis. Okay, so we'll be starting in the next 2 minutes. So let's just have more people join the call. Hi, Happiness. You're welcome, everybody. Uh, Hello, Happiness. Good afternoon. Hi, Ayola. Hello. Welcome, everybody. So if you're just coming in, just drop a hi on the chat so we can be sure that yes, we can all hear each other and we do not have any constraint. Hi, Oluwatomisin. Hi, Brian. Hello, Alice. Yeah, welcome, everybody. Welcome. So, hello, Ekundayo. So we have like 1 minute more to get started. 1 minute more and we start to dissect. Hi, Samuel. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet everybody. Okay, so I think we can get started now. So it's nice to meet everybody once again, and I am super excited for this journey. So we are starting right now. My name is Dami, and you can also call me Remote Madam. And basically, what I do is help people land remote job. And over the years, I have used several platforms to land remote job. However, one thing has been constant, or one particular platform has been constant for me, and that platform is called Upwork. Like I've had multiple freelancers say things like, "I've tried Upwork, I didn't get a job. I've wasted connect. I've done this. I've done this. I've done that." Um, but the truth is, in each of the platforms available, every one of them gives you this, like you need to put in a lot of effort into it to be able to get something out. So I'm going to start with my slide. Let me know when you start seeing my screen. Okay. If you need to share any other screen, I would as well let you know. All right, so now we are on the 1000 Remote Madam community, and basically, what you're trying to do today is how to land remote jobs on Upwork. And for those of us, with respect to those of us that are skilled professionals, now I'm talking about those of you who already have those of you who already have skill, and you have, like, you know your parents. Some of you are into graphic designing, some of you are content creators and social media strategists, some of you do more of meta suit, some of you are digital marketers. A whole lot of you have different skills. Now, for myself, aside having the technical knowledge and software development and the likes, I have my niche in customer service, which is part of IT support. And I would say for a fact that in the past 6 years that I've been in this journey, going into 7 years, it is one of the best niche. I mean, IT support or customer service is one of the best niche that literally do not need you to learn a whole lot of things. You just need to you just need to learn probably a few things, then implement it almost immediately. So this class is for you if you have a skill already and you want to monetize your own exact skill. It is also for you if you do not have any skill at all, but you want to learn at least two tools that can help you land remote job, especially in the customer service. I'm not seeing you on your screen. Oh, can you see me now? We can't see your screen. Let me know if you can see my screen now. I was sharing my screen earlier. Oh, you can't see me. It's possible, but can you see my screen? My screen is the most. Okay, you can see it now. Probably was internet or something. All right, perfect. So I'll just leave it this way, so it's better for you to have a great view of it. So basically, like I said, it's for both you that have technical skill and you that do not have technical skill. Now, this is what we will do for those of you that already have your own personal skill. I do not need to teach you your skill because you already know it. The only thing I'm going to show you on this call is how to build portfolio for that skill that you have. Now, for those of you that do not have a skill, or probably maybe you just finished university, you're looking for a remote job, or you are just at that section in your life where you know the random things, but you can't see my screen. I don't know why. Okay, I'm not sharing anything, right? I think, okay, hold on. Sharing and share my entire screen. I wanted to keep some information off social media, but I guess I'll just see how to go about. Know if you can see my full screen now. You should be able to see me alongside. Then if I click on anything, you should be able to see, right? Are we good? I'm just going to try to take up a few things. Um, okay, perfect. If you can see my screen, it's going to. Okay, so I would minimize this also and put it on a play mode. Okay. All right. So you should be able to see both my screen and yours and the slide screen alongside. Okay, perfect. So let's dive into it. So one of the things we want to talk about is how Upwork works, how to write a winning cover letter, common remote job complaints, professional practices, building your portfolio, then using Loom and Vocaro. So now let's start with how Upwork works and what it is. I'll be taking this class like a beginner class where I feel like probably you have never heard about it. So for those of you that have heard about Upwork, good job. But for those of us that have not heard about it, I'm going to take it like in the simplest of ways. I need my charger. In the simplest of ways that you would understand. Now, Upwork is a freelancer platform where people get remote jobs. That particular platform has several international clients. I'm going to show you what it looks like quickly. Since I'm sharing my full screen, I'm just going to go on. So you see what it looks like. I'm also going to minimize this screen so you can have a view of. Okay, just a sec. Okay, I'm just going to open this completely since you can see the whole of my screen. Now this is what Upwork platform looks like. And like I said earlier, you can get jobs here. Mind you, there are several platforms that you can get jobs, several of them, part of these platforms. I can tell you for a fact that with the right strategies on this particular account, you can land a job. And if at all you have spent anything to apply for a job, it will be around 300 connects. And recently, that's why I tell most of my students, I'll be like, okay, just buy 300 connects, put it there, then use my strategy and let's see if you don't get a job on time. Now, a lot of people who are newbies always have issue with optimization of their profile. Sorry, I'm going to break it down into the smallest English for those of us that have never seen it before. So this is what my profile looks like. Sorry, yeah, 1 second. It's gonna take a while. So while we're waiting for this, anyways, while we're waiting for this, let's just continue. So like I said earlier, this platform you can always get a job, several jobs actually from it. And I'll be walking you through some of the jobs that we have there, especially for those in customer service. Like I said earlier, I niched down into customer service, especially in e-commerce. Now, for those of you that do not have a skill, I'm not saying that customer service is extremely easy to a point that everybody should just do it, but I'm telling you that customer service is something that you can learn just two tools. Focus on that two tools and use that exact two tools to work. Now, one of the tools you need if you want to go into customer service, especially in the e-commerce sector, is called Shopify. I'm going to write that down on the chat. You can't hear me again? Okay, for those of you that can't hear me, I think it's probably your network because we have reception here and they can hear me. Okay, so one of the tools, like I said, for those of you that do not have, if you can't hear me, just leave the call and join back. Is your network? So for those of you that that do not have technical background or whatever, one of the tools you need to learn how to use is Shopify as a customer service agent. Now, the second tool you need to learn how to use is called Zendesk. Now, this is what I will do. For those of you that do not have any skill, at the end of the class, we're going to open the group. The only thing I want you to mention in the group is I do not have a technical skill. So when you mention this, what we will do is we'll send you a drive that contains just Shopify and Zendesk, just that two tools. Now, we are going to give you a 5 days rest time so you can learn those tools and come back with your portfolio. Now, this 1,000 community is not just the random community. I'm ready to hold your ends. And like I said, I'm also ready to hold the 30 people that will be selected at the end of the day, and then the three people that I would invest in and make sure that they get a job. Now, investment in you does not mean I'm just going to be with you. Investment in you means that I'm going to buy you all the connects you need. I'm going to assist you until you get the job. I'm going to ensure that most of your videos are extremely beautiful. I'm going to ensure that your voice notes to the client make sense. And before you even apply, I would view it, see what is happening. Sometimes I get to meet you a couple of times so that within 30 days, you can get your job. So that's the main idea of this society. So let's go back to I think I was. Oh, why is this taking so long? I thought it was open earlier. Anyways, so this is what it looks like. Can you see there are different jobs there? Now, one of the things I always say is I'll mention a few strategies here, but probably when we have a second meeting or after we choose those people, then we can now go like in total into what you should do and what you should not do. Now, look at this, for example, customer service call quality tester. This is just an example. One of the things you need to look out for on this platform is I want you to realize that every freelancing platform have scammers and they have legit people, including LinkedIn, including Workana, including Upstaff, including all of them have both people that are legitimately looking for staff and people who just come there to have fun and waste freelancers' time. So because this platform it works well. For example, I was telling my students that for every batch we have, I always get a job. And this is because I just want to show my students that it is possible, it can be done, it is achievable. We landed a new job like I think was it 3 days ago? I think it was 3 days ago. I think it was 3 days ago. Let me see. I think it was 3 days ago. Okay, sorry. I don't want to share that on social media because it's going to pick the client's name. And this is a video that could go viral. So I'm sorry I cannot share that. But probably on the WhatsApp group, I could just give a glimpse of it. But I do not want to share their name on social media. So let's move on with that. But then majorly this is what Upwork is about. When you want to apply for a job, one of the strategies you need to use is make sure the job was posted recently, most of the times, especially for a newbie. I mean, for someone who is just coming on this platform, make sure it's posted recently. Make sure that the payment is verified. The person might have not spent, it's okay, but make sure it's verified. Now, avoid this country, this one, I don't want to mention it, avoid it and avoid that region. Most of them, I'm not saying all of them are scam, but a good number of them that come here, what they do is they come on the platform to hire themselves. I don't know if it makes sense to us. They come on the platform to hire themselves. Something like you can't see my screen. I think it's your network. If anything is happening, I'm on. Oh, I got the new job on the 6th. How did you know? Are you following me, Camilla? Ah, my God, I can't laugh. Oh. Yes, the new job was it sixth? No, it was fifth. Was it? Oh, it was sixth. Sorry, it was. Oh, I worked overnight. Sorry. See, sometimes I lose track of time because I work almost round the clock. Yeah, it was sixth in Nigerian time. So you shared it on WhatsApp. Oh, okay, okay. I'm not sharing. I'm sharing screen right now, but I'm focused on YouTube. So probably that's why you're not seeing my screen. Yeah, I'm not sharing any other thing right now apart from the YouTube screen. So as I was saying, so it is easy. So for every of the batches we have, I always ensure that I tell my students, okay, you can do this. I did it in 3 days. The highest I have used in searching for a job is 7 days. The highest, like highest. Let's say that all things being equal, it was really bad. 7 days. Now let me give you one of the tricks I used to get a job on Upwork. One of them is my profile is optimized already. Oh, I posted on the group. Oh, some of you are on a group. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. Okay, at least some people can bear witness to that. So yes, we got the job on the 6th. We applied on the 6th in the midnight and we got it on the 6th. I'm not sharing any screen right now. Like I'm not showing anything right now. Okay, can you see this one? Can you see this one? I wasn't sharing anything earlier. You posted it on WhatsApp. Oh, I think it, oh, really? Oh, yes. I apologize. I did. I've forgotten I did that. Okay, so that was on the 6th. Okay, so can you see my screen now on a splitted screen? Can you see the splitted screen now? You still can't see the splitted screen. Leave the call and join. Can the rest of you see the screen? Nothing still. Okay, I'll stop sharing and share again. All right, one sec. We can see you talking, but you can't see my screen. It's because I'm using the splitted screen. It's supposed to show my entire screen. Okay, let me know if you can see my entire screen now. You see like um, this part of my screen, then the upper part of my screen. You can see it now. All right, perfect. So, okay, great job. Just you talking. Try again. You can see it now. Okay, perfect. So I was talking about, let me go back to this part since you said you didn't see my screen earlier. Now, what I said was I have some strategies I use in getting job. I make sure that this part is verified, even if the person has not spent, I really do not mind. And I said you should ignore some country. I do not want to mention because of policy and all of that. But then why I want you to ignore that part, I will mention it on our group chat. Why I want you to, I'm coming back to YouTube now so I can see your messages. The reason why I want you to ignore that particular region is because most of them, they call themselves together in a group just the same way we built a community like this. Now one of them will create a job listing and they will now try to hire all of the people on their team. Now the downside of it for you who has spent on connect and who wants to apply for a job is that you will waste your connect. You are wasting it for nothing because the person is not going to hire you in the first place. He's hiring his own community. Do you understand? So those are the people we can also tag as scammers because well, it's quite painful that you waste your connect to apply for a job and at the end of the day, the person is not even real. Do you understand? So those are like the downside of it. So avoid them as much as you can. Let's just move on with the slide, then I'll come back to other strategies that I want you to use. So I already mentioned that Upwork is one of the biggest platforms where businesses hire remote workers. So you can go for any of the skills. Those of you that have you have skills, you can also create your own profile that does not have to be customer service. So if you are probably a web developer, you can have your own platform there. We can always help you to optimize or we optimize together, or in one of the next section we'll just use it for optimization alone. I can walk you through how to optimize your profile. I would also drop it on my social media pages or drop it on YouTube so you can also watch how to optimize your profile as a starter. Now, so we have the beginner versus the skilled freelancer. As a beginner, you start with simple jobs and you build your reviews. Now, a lot of people come into Upwork, especially now that it's competitive. They come into Upwork and be like, I want to start with $12 per hour. I want to start earning 15 per hour. I want to start earning this per hour. And the truth is, I'm not saying they cannot get what they are aspiring for, but I'm only saying that the platform is very sensitive to a point that because of the competition, you cannot go too high. In fact, you cannot even go as high as the normal standard of your rate would likely be. You need to start like from something slightly lower so that you can build your reviews. By building reviews, what I mean is when a client hires you, for example, and they are done with you, they give you reviews. Let me show you what I mean by reviews because I have them on my own account. I don't know why they are blocking me from showing my profile. I don't know what I did. But I just know I've been trying since and it blocked me from showing it. This is like the second time. It's not even loading up the capture. Okay, I'll show you once it loads up. I'll show you. Okay, I think it's gonna work now. Okay, so this is what I mean by reviews. One sec. Hope you can see my screen. So we don't go back to you can't see my screen. You can see my screen, right? Please, you can use emoji or just type yes if you can see my screen clearly. Okay, perfect. So this is what I mean by reviews. Can you see it? Now, one of the things I keep consistent when I am working is I make sure I get 5-star review. Now, making sure I get it does not mean that maybe I'm on the client's neck to give me 5-star. No. It means that I do my job diligently, extremely diligently. If a client gives me a benchmark of okay, try to achieve 100, for example, I achieve 200. I don't go for 100. Most of the times when I'm communicating with my clients and even working with them, I always go high and above to ensure that sorry, to ensure that they get their orders. 1 second. So that's why you see a whole lot of 5-star, and all of this 5-star helps a lot. Can you see? Like I keep packing 5-star, so they help a lot. So the more you get jobs, the more you have 5 stars. Look at this. Now, what I did recently, because I also want to keep getting new jobs. This contract we just ended it recently. This one too, I told him to end it. I think I sent that on a group to some of my teammates, to some of my students, that I ended this contract to, so that we could have another one. Now, this is the one on March 6th. Yeah, okay. So you see, sometimes it's not good to tell a lie. So this is the one on March 6th. Now, recently, what we do is, aside my profile having 10 and 15, aside it having 10, this is 20. Sometimes you get jobs on 20. If you check here, you'll see some jobs that I've done that are 20 per hour, 15 per hour. They are all there too. But recently, I saw the trend that's like, see, when you are trying to apply for a job, just study trend before you just jump. Recently, clients are hiring people that go within $5 to $7 per hour. That is what they are doing right now, especially in this customer service field. Now, this is particular for those of you that do not want to, those of you that do not want to go into the technical part, that want to go into like a soft landing of those tools I mentioned earlier. Clients right now are hiring within that range. So even if you go on that platform and you start putting 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, you will stay there for a long time. So that's why I said it takes me like a very, very short time. Now, for those of you in other countries, you have a privilege. Somehow, I wouldn't say it's a stereotype. I still get jobs of customer service. Don't get me wrong. I still get jobs of 20, 10, 15, and thereabout. But when the client gives a budget within, let's say the client says 4 to 5, 3 to 7, you now go and put 20. Obviously, they won't even check your proposal. The person will just decline it, and you have wasted your bonnet. So I'm not undermining your excellence or whatever, or saying that you cannot put higher numbers. I'm only saying that sometimes when you want a result faster, especially for those of us in Africa, you tend to put 5 and it will work. Now, for those of you in UK, US, and other part of the world, you have an advantage to yourself, because even the algorithm will push more of those jobs to you. However, if it doesn't, you can always use your. If it doesn't do that, you can always use your. Sorry, 1 second. Oh no, sorry. Can you still see my screen? Whoa. Hold on a second. Let me try this. Okay. Anyways, can you still hear me while that is getting sorted? Or my screen is still blank to you also? Am I still here? Can you still see me? 1 second. Okay. All right. Sorry, it's back now. Okay, so let me see. You can see it clearly now, right? Okay, perfect. So as I was saying earlier, it's blank. Is it still blank? Your screen is blank. Let me know if you can see it and we are perfect to go. Okay. Okay, screen is fine. All right, perfect. So let's get back to what we were talking about. Let me go back to sharing. Okay. All right, so we just talked about the beginners and the skill professional thingy. So let's move on to the next slide quickly. So now this is how client thinks. Most of the clients on that earlier we were talking about your charging rates, and I said that those abroad can always put within, depending on where you are. If you're in the US, yes, you can put within 10 to 20. And let me tell you why. If you put the exact worth of the average payment made in the US, that platform is not for you. Because even a client that comes there, most of them come there because I don't want to use the word that they come there for cheaper labor, but that's like in real sense, that's what it is. They come for like a cheaper labor. So if you put like the exact amount that they also get in like the outside world, you are at a little deficit. So you want to go like slightly lower, even if you're in the US. For those of you in the UK or any part of the Europe countries, yes, you can go also within 15 to 25. But if you see that the competition is not allowing you like show on time, then you can also go within 10 to 20. So that's about that as regards charges. So now another thing is clients how they think. So they want to know your skill, like the proof of your skill, and that is where the whole portfolio thing comes in. Your portfolio goes like before you even get to speak with the client, your portfolio speaks for you. Another thing that helps you is your video. Now this cannot be overemphasized. I understand how it is when a lot of us want to do videos and we are tired. See, when I wanted to get on this call a few minutes ago, I was exhausted. Exhausted because I worked overnight 2 days ago and I worked overnight yesterday. So I brought my dread first to the call. Do you get it? So I can relate to sometimes you are tired. Oh, we are good to go, good to go. I can relate to the fact that sometimes you are tired, you don't want to use makeup, you don't want to look presentable, you are just tired. But you see, when you want to get a job specifically, even if you need to go to hotel to go and look beautiful, look for any beautiful place, take a video, go with someone, tell them to do a video for you until it is perfect, don't leave them. Now, by perfect, this is because I don't know if you guys have observed the trend, even on social media where we all are now. If a video is not beautiful, what do you guys do? Can someone tell me in the comment section? If you're scrolling through Instagram or any of the platforms and you see a video of somebody that is not clear, what would you do? Like, what will your instinct do? The first thing you do? I'll wait for you. No, but can you hear me? I've not seen any comments. What do you do? Do you want me to repeat the question I asked? Thank you, Pastor John. Exactly. You scroll past. I also do not wait any longer. And that's because, oh, I should repeat the question. Okay, some people already, okay, I'll take the question again. What I asked was if you are on social media and somebody posted a video that is not clear or is blurry, what do you do? So on the comment section, a lot of you are already saying you skip, you scroll past. Honestly, I will do the same. I will scroll past. Right? Now, that is the same energy that you should bring into the remote world. And that is why a lot of people are not getting jobs till date. See, our eyes in this generation have seen a lot of beautiful things that when you see something that doesn't look it, you get like, what is this? So you skip. That is the same thing that happens to clients now. When they see your video of where maybe there's pepper at the back of your wall, or there's pencil, or everywhere looks scattered and it doesn't look like presentable, they will feel like, see some of the things that will come to their mind. This person is poor. The question is not clear. They'll feel like this person is poor, this person might not be able to do my job well, this person might have limitation, this person might stress me out. Those are some of the things that comes to the client's head. So before they even choose to even meet you and hire you, they have condemned you 1,000,000%, and you cannot get the job that way. So again, video cannot be overemphasized. It is important. I would also ignore if it was me in this time. Oh, however, see, years ago, when I went to check some of my loan videos that I did years ago, I saw several funny things. I was just laughing. Of course, I was not in this position 6 years ago. I think I started with earning 25K from a school. When I finished from school, I started earning 25K from a school. Then I moved to OP. I was working in OP and I was earning. They started with almost 100K. Then from there, with all their politics, they moved towards 46,000, and I resigned from there. So that's how I started. Do you understand? So I was not like in the best condition. My house was not beautiful. I did not have these aesthetics that you see here. So if you check most of my videos then, my videos were, God of mercy. So they weren't beautiful. So I can also relate if any of you, I know most of you have beautiful backgrounds, which is fine. And most of you also do not have that beautiful background. Now, for those of you that do not have it, please, again, I will repeat, I emphasize, go out, look for beautiful hotels, buy their bottled water, sit down, make a video. And even while making those, oh, device is connected. Let me know if you can hear me. My headset got disconnected. Okay, you can hear me. Perfect. Sorry. The headset was low. So, yeah. So, now, like I was saying, take someone with you, take a video, make your script be very, 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 very straight. Something around, hi, my name is Dami. I have 3 years customer service representative. I have used tools like Shopify for refunds, returns, and exchange. I've also used Zendesk CRM for communicating with clients. I believe I'm a perfect fit for this role. Let's talk soon. Now, you see this small video that I just did now can actually land you a job. Now, I know that this small script that I mentioned, you can actually go as far as doing 150 video before you get the right one. I know. The more you get it wrong, delete it, do again. Delete it, do again until you get it. If you want to be doing management in remote world, now that there's competition, my dear, you are for a long thing, you will never get that job. It's not a course, you will not get it. If you want to do, like, you want to go into, let me manage this, I think this one is okay, let me not disturb myself, you will waste your money, waste your connect, and at the end of the day you will not get a job. So you want to come correct and come correct. So I just mentioned video. Now another one is audio. For the video, you can use Loom. I'm going to type that here. You can use Loom for the video. So Loom is like a video, like you can use it for a video recording. I can show you how to use that too. I could do like snippet videos on how to use all of these tools for those of you that do not know how to use them. So I'm just going to assume we all don't know. Now another one for the voice, you need this Vocaro. This one is a bit better and flexible because it is audio. And for audio, all you need is just like you can use ChatGPT to generate the words, or the same words I just mentioned now. You just say it to your audio. Something from here. Let me see. Let me read some. Let me just read a random thing from our group. We are going live in 15 minutes. Our remote job training will be starting shortly. This section will cover practi practical. Do you understand? You cannot be reading that way. So it needs to also be very, very, very accurate. If it's wrong, you repeat it again until you get like a perfect video that you need. So we have Loom and Vocaro. And to be honest with you, the video stresses the more because a lot of my students do not even, like a lot of them do not get that video thingy because of background and other factors. Then your proposals must show all of the skills you are talking about. If you're writing a proposal, see, do you know how it feels like when, how do I put this? You love someone and you want to give them this, is it called eulogy? Yeah, like you want to praise them. There's a way you praise people and they will start swelling, right? And there's also a way you will praise yourself. Even you yourself will start swelling, like, this kind of praise is plenty for only me. So when you are applying for a job, at the back of your mind, see, stop doing copy and paste all the time. I know, yes, there are times when I would show you how to train your chat GPT to be able to respond like you, just like I do. But a whole lot of the time, I write my proposals or cover myself, and then I make it feel like me. I praise myself first after greeting the client. Next to that, I start telling the client how I can solve their problem because I've solved it for somebody before. I will tell them the solution I got for the previous person I did it for and how I can implement that same solution to them. Then after that, I look at it well. If there is any question I want to ask them, I ask them there. One of the things that have not failed is, especially for international clients, is when you ask them a question, they want to reply you back. When you ask a question, something around, okay, let's say I apply for a customer service job and I've read through the old details. The next thing I want to do, the person now, I now say something like, oh, I didn't happen to see your website, neither did I see the product you sell. Can you tell me more about your product or the services you render? That's the question under your proposal, like in the cover letter. Then beneath it, you can always say, are you available for a free call? Let's talk, blah, 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 blah. Those are some of the that make you get a job on time. I'm trying to run fast now so that we do not waste a lot of time here. So that's basically it about the call to action. I just mentioned it earlier. You greet the clients, you talk about the job, their job, mention some of the things you've done that relates to their job. That was what I mentioned earlier. Offer a simple solution, more or less like telling them, okay, for their own, you can help them retain their customers, you can help them maximize their profits, you can ensure that their refunds rate reduces. These are some of the things that every client wants. Think of what they want. See, they want to hire you, but have you thought of what they want? All of these things are what you put into your proposal and it helps you land the job. Then another one is end with call to action. The call to action is, are you available for a call? Another mistake a lot of people do is when a client says something like, are you free tomorrow or would you like to do a call? Can you call, like those kind of things. A whole lot of people, I think it's village people for a fact, because tell me why a client is asking if you are available now for a call or available tomorrow. You now said, can we make it Wednesday? Or you say, can we make it Thursday? Or I think I'll be available on Tuesday. See, when a client gives you a calendar, their calendar to apply for, to book an appointment with them, book the earliest one. Let me tell you the advantage of booking earliest one and how this have helped me so far. Book the earliest one. Let me tell you the advantage of booking earliest one and how this have helped me so far. Book the earliest one. Let me tell you the advantage of booking earliest one and how this have helped me so far. Book the earliest one. Let me tell you the advantage of booking earliest one and how this have helped me so far. A client who wants to hire you will hire you the minute they meet you and converse with you. He doesn't have to speak with several other 1,000 people before he makes a decision to hire you. Okay, for this job that we got on the 6th, I spoke with him less than 7 minutes on the call. He saw my profile. I applied for the job. He responded to me. He asked me if we should do a call tomorrow. Do you know what I said? I asked him, I don't want to share it. I would have loved to like share on social media. I asked him if he was available now instead, since he responded to me that if he is available now, let's have the call now. Do you understand? And the next minute we had the call. He said, "Okay, give me 5 minutes. Let me get ready." He sent me link. We had the call, and I got the job. Funny enough, he had more than 50 proposals after then, and he could have as well said, "You know what? Let me talk to other people. When I talk to other people, I'll come back to you." Two things stood out for me. I was in a hurry. I wanted to ensure I get the job. Number two, I brought all of myself to the job, like everything, telling him what I can do, what I have done, what I can achieve, what I have achieved. And he also saw the 5 star. So now this is peculiar to those who already have some of you here already have Upwork account. Some of you have gotten jobs before, but somehow it stopped working. One thing about Upwork is the strategies keep changing over time. So it is someone who keeps applying that would understand those strategies. So don't worry, we won't bore this whole class. I will share them in other sections we have. So let me see. Common complaints about job. Da, 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 da. I'm going to scroll past that. Okay, so how to avoid most of these problems, especially when you want to land a job, is to apply to the jobs early. Now, everybody, let me give you a cheat code. When you want to apply to a job, when it is less than 5 people, run, apply. Put a stopwatch beside you. Before you start, in fact, before you start this application, put a stopwatch beside you. Don't apply yet. Just go to about 7 jobs while scrolling. Sorry, 1 second. Mm, okay. So one of the I'll come back to this. Where are we? Sorry. Okay, so I said before you start applying at all, because you need to train yourself before you start wasting money. I'm not collecting money from you. As I always said, it is Upwork itself that would collect money for Connect for you to apply for a job. Now, before you even start applying for this job at all, put a stopwatch beside you. Look at the first 10 jobs. Start your stopwatch. Put it on 1 minute or just let it keep rolling. Try to apply and see how many minutes it took you to apply for that one job. If it takes you 10 minutes, you are not doing well. If it takes you 5 minutes, you are improving. If it takes you 3 minutes, you need to increase it to 1.5 minutes. The minute you start getting to 1.5 minutes means you have a higher chance of getting the job. Does it make sense? You have like a very, very, very high chance of getting the job. So yeah, so make sure that you apply between 1 minute to 2 minutes when the job is still less than five. And that's because there is a lot of competition. The competition is massive. So make sure 1 to 2 minutes. Once you have gotten to that level, then yes, you can now call yourself a boss. So choose verified account. I mentioned that earlier. Choose clients that their accounts are verified or payment verified. Then read this carefully. Now, there's something we call, I don't know if some of you practice it with your eye. Do you know you can read without reading? You are looking at this right now. You glance through quickly and you pick all the points there. Your reading should also be very fast, not reading one. Read as if you are glancing through very fast. That's what helps you in the remote world. I'm going to go very fast because I want us to end the call soon. Then communicate professionally. I'm going to show you some of the ways to write cover letters that help you communicate. Then set clear expectations. What you can handle. Do not tell a lie about what you cannot handle. Then always respond quickly. I mentioned this. See, can you see this here? Over deliver when possible. This is what I do. That is why I rarely lose jobs because I over deliver. If a client tells me to do 100, I will go ahead and do 200. That is called over delivering. I know some people will say, you don't know your worth, blah blah blah. See, leave those people saying those kind of things. Focus on reality. If you want to be good, you will be good. If you will make it, you will make it in that place. Now, let me give you a backstory. There's this job that I had like how many years ago now? It's 6 years now. I'm the team lead and team lead of over 40 people in the same company. I started as a normal worker, now to a team lead. What happened? I was always doing much more than expectation. When they tell us do 150, I went on to start doing 300. All of these things might not favor you immediately. It might seem stressful at that beginning, but trust me, the end process, you would love it yourself. Because of that singular act of overdoing, I got several opportunities through that. So if you want to do it, good for you. I think it works for you. It will work. Then maintain good relationship with your clients, make them feel comfortable around you, make sure that everything works fine, make sure that you put them first, especially while working. Then another thing is your portfolio proves your ability. Yes, so on this one I'll do like a quick walkthrough of how I want your portfolio to look like, then you can try it out. So clients trust people who show real example. Now I'm going to show you one part of my portfolio that I want those of you who do not have the experience yet, want you to do it, especially if you want to go into customer service like I am doing right now. So, and that is, I'm coming. Let me go to my drive quickly. So once it opens up, I'll show you. Um, So let me just go to portfolio to show you this. Now, you see those reviews that we have on Upwork itself that comes from clients. You can also build some yourself. For those of you that have experience using Canva, you know that you can build reviews by yourself. For those of you that do not have experience, go on this same YouTube, learn how to create reviews on Canva, how to create reviews using Canva, how to create reviews using Canva. I'm going to tap there, how to create reviews using Canva. So you can also use that to generate your own reviews. For me, I didn't generate anyone from Canva. What I did was for every job I got, I ensure that even the customers give me a 5 star. So when customers give me 5 star, I just screenshot it. Then after I screenshot, I use that for I'm coming. Let me go on Trustpilot. You see my name on Trustpilot. 1 second. So that's not even personal review. That's just a review from one of the companies I work for. So I just tell customers that when they talk about our company on Trustpilot, they should mention my name. So even when I apply for jobs, I say those things that okay, check where I have 5 stars because I manage this customer effectively and all of that. Come when it shows up, I'll just show it to you. Okay, so I'm going to search the company, then I'll show you my name. So all of these things are what you need to be intentional about. Let me see. I think from this 2025. Let's see. Let me see. Control F. That way. Can you see my name? Yeah. Let me know if you saw that. Did you guys see it? Can you hear me? You didn't see it. Oh, you didn't see it. Let me check. Let me show you again. Can you see it now? Here, this one. with the 5 star. My screen is not visible. Weird. Okay, hold on. Let me share my screen again. Okay, just hold on a sec. I'm going to share my entire screen again. Can you see my screen now? I'll minimize it. So look at it. You can see my name here. Let me just try to. Yeah, perfect. So this here, I also make sure that I tell those customers to mention my name because obviously I did a good job with them. Can you see another 5 star again with my name on it? So several, let me see number two. Can you see another one? This, so like I have a lot here. If I start downloading and downloading, I get tired sometimes. So for that one, you just screenshot and put it into your drive. It's as simple as that. So you just let me show you what it's like. So on your drive, you click on new like this. You click on new folder like this. Then you click on create. I don't know why this is pretty slow. So once you create, write new my portfolio there. I'll send you a video to that regard so that we can finish on time. But then this is what the portfolio looks like. This is a bit laggy. Okay, sorry. I think it was because I was doing too many things at the same time. All right, so these are my own portfolio. I just want to show you one of them, just the review part. Can you see this one review? Try to look for the one you can. Those ones are from Trustpilot. Now, the one you can create on Canva yourself, since you do not have the experience right now and you have not worked with other companies right now. Now, this is from Georgia's. It's also a CRM. It was a client that mentioned my name and also gave me like a 5 star rating. So this can be done with Canva. This is what I'm talking about. So for those of you that want to build your portfolio, before you can't see my slide, but I wasn't sharing my slide. I was sharing my portfolio. I was sharing my portfolio. So you see that particular one, I'll send it to your group. Now you can copy the exact way the review looks like. Do it on Canva by yourself. When you are done with it, add it to your Google Drive. That's also part of your portfolio. I can still do a new video, maybe like a 5 minutes video showing you how to do all of that. And I think it will probably be posted on our social media. I'll try to do that this week. So that's basically that on portfolio and how to help yourself land a job on Upwork. So you need to come correct. It's not about just writing, I have worked with this, I have worked with that. People that win now do it in the best way. They have a good portfolio, they have a good video, they have a good voice note. They answer to the proposal less than 2 minutes when the job was posted, and they are fast with submitting. Those are the people that land job faster. Now, the final part, which is the most stressful part of it, is those that do not sleep at night. In the midnight time, if you really, 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 really like you're tired of whatever condition you have right now and you want to get a job, buy 300 connect. Do not sleep for 7 nights. I know when see God will not give us problem, but there are some situations that warrant you wanting to go extra mile for yourself. So do not sleep for that 7 nights. Just put it at the back of your mind that you are not sleeping at all, not even dozing off. If you need to get tea and coffee, buy whatever you need to get. It's just for that 7 nights. Now, ensure all of the strategies I said are added together. So it's not like maybe just don't sleep and then you expect job. No. Apply fast. Don't sleep for the 7 days. Do it consistently. Then check your stats I'll send a video on that. You can check your stats to see if you're doing well, but make sure that you apply very fast. Then let me see if you don't get a response. For this new batch, for the batch that we had, I think two people already got responses. They've not gotten a job yet because they just started their hunting and all. But that's basically how it works. There's no magic, there's no voodoo, there's no luck. It's just follow the right strategy, write the right proposal, and you are all good. So I'm going to take questions before we say a bye to this section, and we are going to also share more information on the group later today. So I'll be looking forward to questions on the chat section now. How do we buy Connect? Okay, so for the Connect, you buy it on Upwork itself. I would also do a video on how to buy it. It's pretty easy. All you need to do is click on the Buy Connect. It asks you to upload your credit card, sorry, debit card. Nigerians are using debit card. So they ask you to use your debit card, and then you buy Connect from there. Okay, for clarity, the video and audio should be added to each proposal sent, even though the client didn't ask to include the audio and video. Now, for this, thank you, Abbas, for asking. Now, for this one, add only the video, leave the audio. It's only when they specifically ask for audio, then you can include audio. But if they do not ask for it, there is no need to add it. Do you understand? Don't add audio if they don't ask for it. But video, it is important to add it because that before an interview is done, it helps you stand out among others. For most of the jobs that I have gotten, most of them had videos in them. They did. So client just view it on my Loom. I know they viewed it, and the next thing I get a response, next thing it becomes a job. So please add video. You can use a Loom video, like I said earlier. So add Loom videos to your proposals. Is there any other question? Are we all good? Are we all good? Are we all good? Any other question, everybody? Oh, we are fine. So, whatever questions you have, you can also drop it on the group. Does look like a date is hmm? does is Loom free? Yes, Loom is free. Loom gives you 25. Loom gives you 25 free videos. So yes, don't exhaust it, but it gives you 25. So when you know you want to still be doing try and error of your videos, use your normal camera to be doing try and error. So when you are comfortable with what you just talked about or whatever you have said in the video, then you can now move to trying out your Loom video. Does Loom have a date that expires? No, it doesn't have a date that expires. Is I told you earlier that my Loom from 5 years ago, when I went to check them, they looked very funny. So video in what sense, ma? Video as in you're applying for a job and you do a video so that the client can know the face behind the application. That helps you stand out faster. Loom video, yes, yes, Loom. How do we get the Shopify course you talked about? We are going to send it to the group today. So I'm going to send Shopify and Zendex to the to the group today. For those that know, what are the basic things that need to be put in the portfolio? Yeah, I just mentioned now. You need your Shopify, you need your Zendex, and then you need your reviews. Use Canva to create reviews and put them in your portfolio. It's as good as that. That is enough for a start. So the more you now, if you use that one to get a job, you can now keep building more. You mean every proposal with its different video. Now this is it. You can create a one generic video that talks about what you do. But there are some times that when you see a job, you feel like you want to be specific. I've done most of those videos too. So those ones you don't need to do makeup, nothing. Like there are some that will mention the client's name. I'm already writing proposal alongside and I want to be very fast. Let's say I check the client's reviews also because you can also see client reviews on Upwork and I've seen the client's name. Let's say the client's name is Daniel. So what I'll do is, hi Daniel, I just checked your job right now and I think I'm a perfect fit for this role. I have experience with customer service and I've also used all the tools you mentioned in your job description. Are you available for a call right now? Let's talk about it. And I think we can work together. Thank you. Now, that is direct to Daniel, right? It's different from the generic one that I had in my it's different from generic one that I had in my loom before. Do you understand? You mean everybody? Okay, I've answered that. Can you share what to say in video? Absolutely, yes. I would open the group so everyone can ask questions again and we would answer those questions. Please, can you, for us in tech, I think we require video for each application. Okay. Um, it depends. Okay, what part of tech? For example, I'm a software developer, right? So if I want to do a video, I don't need to start mentioning. I can go ahead and mention the programs I write. Okay, hi, my name is Dami. I'm a software developer and I'm conversant with tools like Python, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, PHP, and I've created several work frames and architectural work. I also have a GitHub account where I have some of my repository and projects, and I am available for a quick call so I can walk you through some of my past experiences. That's it. Do you understand? I just talk as a developer that I am. So you can mention all of the tools you've used. Now, as a cloud and DevOps engineer, beautiful. You can talk about your virtual environment and spaces. You can talk about Kubernetes. You can talk about what's it called, AWS, your virtual space, all of those things in the same video. So it's not like you are giving them like a full gist. You are just giving them punchline of some of the tools you use and how you know how to use them. Obviously, for a cloud computing person, you make use of your more of your virtual machines, right? That's what a lame person understand about cloud computing. That you all of what you do is creating different virtual machines. I also studied cloud computing, so I know like a good part of it. So they know that what you do majorly is cloud is creating virtual machines and space. So you can just talk about that and that you're available for a call. Then you'd also tell them you are adding your portfolio to the link. Now, like I said earlier, for those of you in the technical field, we will probably try to create a Telegram group and now create two groups. One group for technical skills, another group for non-technical. Now, for the technical people, if I'm going to answer anything in your question, I'm going to link it directly to you that you are technical. And for those of you that are not technical, you just go ahead and pick something in IT support. I don't know if it's me. I've logged out severally and still can't see anything. I'm not showing anything right now. It's just my face and my screen. I stopped doing anything. Okay, the Shopify course, how long does it take to finish it? It just takes 1 hour or 2 hours. We are done. Just practice it yourself, see what it's about, and then you are good to go. That's about it there. So we'll be ending the call in 4 minutes. Do we have any other question in the next 4 minutes? So whatever questions you have again, you can also comment on our social media pages, ask questions there. I will respond to them. Like I said, we are trying to build a community and I cannot build it without you. So please comment on our pages, follow all of our social media pages, engage on our posts, and I'll be sure to also drop a lot of videos that would help you. As much as yes, my advanced class is paid, I'm not going to advertise any of that here. I'm going to try to help you as much as I can because this is a birthday gift to those of you that are opportunity to join the 1000 community. So if you are both technical and others, yes, if you are in technical and the other one too. Funny thing is, Upwork allows you to have multiple accounts, multiple profiles in one account. So you can always create multiple accounts, one that has your technical and the other one that has probably customer service or any other skill. Yes, you can switch from graphic designing to IT support. Absolutely. You can switch. It doesn't even matter. The thing is, as long as you do a job that pays you, you don't have a problem. For example, I'm a software developer. I do not get the projects all the time. I get jobs in it, yes, but it's more or less like project based. I don't, if I'm focusing on my software development jobs right now, I would say for a fact that maybe I won't get so much. I work for a company in Germany. I left the job. I worked for one in Nigeria. I left that one too. I worked for then the rest of them were project based majorly. So it was giving me money, yes, but it's not all the time. I can get a job today. Maybe the next time I get a job might be in 2 months' time. So how do I survive? So this IT support actually gave me a leverage of earning constantly. So yes, you can even combine two skills together. It doesn't matter. For we beginners who don't know about Upwork and the rest, how can you who can please can you do a video and send to the community man? Yes, yes, yes. I said that I will do that. Can you do different jobs in different niche in one account? Absolutely. You can do different jobs in different niche in one account. One of my before now I just changed my profile to customer success. What I had there was software development. So sometimes, like I said, I take project on software development and I am still working on customer service. So it's possible. And on the same Upwork, you can apply for multiple jobs. You can have 4 jobs at a time. I told you earlier that right now I have 2 jobs running at a time on that account. But then I always move some of my clients offline. Why? Because I feel like the highest you can have on that Upwork currently is 4 jobs. Like, and it's because obviously, let's say one is 5 hours per day, another one is 8 hours, another one is 8 hours. How many hours do we have in a day? We have just 24 hours. So the highest you can do together, except it's flexible, it does not use time, is 4 jobs. So it doesn't matter what kind of job it is, any niche. So I think we have come to the end of it. You can drop comments on our TikTok too. I think we are more active on TikTok. Would respond to anything. You can drop on the WhatsApp too. Then we'll create the Telegram group much later. I think that's about it. Thank you so much, everybody. We'll share the information about how we would intend to select the 30 people most likely today. It's almost night or tomorrow. It was great speaking with you guys. I appreciate you for joining the call, and I also look forward to seeing you all in the remote journey. Thank you so much. Please give a thumbs up if you are very, very excited about the class. Just give a thumbs up or a love emoji just to know that at least you enjoyed the section and you got something from it. You're welcome. So thank you all, everybody. The live call will be ending now. It was great speaking with everybody. Thank you and bye.